I want to say good evening to Backroad G. How's it going, my brother?
There, my family, man. There, man. You blessed. Yeah.
Bro, you're super busy, man. Super active.
Come on, man. Working, man. Yeah. Working.
Bro, let's start with the thing I was saying to you before we started. Innit? Like, bro, the amount of features you've done, yeah. I want to understand just like from your mindset, why so many features?
Well, so like obviously it might look like a lot to people, but really there's just like it's just a strategy to it. And man was working on something, and obviously I've got songs there that man could have dropped as well. But like, it's just a good way to keep in people's faces, man. You know what I'm saying? Very good way. And me, I like experimenting. I like working with all types of different sounds and people in it, you know what I'm saying? So me connecting with other people was a good way of building relationships as well and all of that type of stuff. So there's a lot of things that go into it, you know what I'm saying? But it worked.
No, that's what I'm saying, because some people are kind of like, they don't want to be in the studio. Yeah. But you seem like you'd be like, what's that word, a studio rat. You love being in the studio.
Literally, bro. Man's got a studio in my house now, so that's even more of a problem, you get it? You get me? But literally, bro, yeah, my studio's my thing, man. Like, literally. I used to argue with my manager if there was no studio time.
So where's the love of music, where does it stem from for you?
Just from young, man. Like, it's always been in me, you know, like from a kid, man, you know what I'm saying? I've just always loved music. But like, obviously, when man said, yeah, like, it's that time we were gonna take it serious again. Like, I'm just like a very hard-working guy, wherever it is I'm doing, whether it's music, whether it's whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put my full 100 into it. So that's what it really is, really.
But for you, I mean, you said when you got back to it, so when did you actually first start?
I've always been rapping, like, all my life, innit, yeah, but like, when man actually got onto a platform properly, was like probably like 5-6 years ago. Yeah, man done man's first tune, and me and my brethren done our first tune, put it out. Got a little single deal with Sony at the time, and yeah, and then man it just frazzled away and whatnot, and then boom, I'm here today.
What was that experience like? Because obviously getting it, 5-6 years ago, like how did you see the game and getting a deal? Like how was that for you?
For me, it was very different. But like looking back at it now, I'm happy like to say that it didn't really happen for me at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even think like man was ready for it myself. You know what I mean? So it was just I take it as a learning curve for me.
And I do see sometimes artists get signed and they're just not ready.
Yeah. Literally,
it's too much.
Like my whole approach and attitude to it was very different to how I am now. So, like, yeah. So I feel like I needed that piece of growth and understanding.
So obviously, so we'll get to that. We'll get that type of stuff. So, but I'm just trying to get your mind frame. So, when that situation doesn't work out, are you still thinking like, man, I can still stay in music? Or are you thinking, do you know, it's done?
No, it's done all of this, bro. It's not paying me. You get me, fam? Literally, bro. Them times there, man, I was homeless, all of these type of things. So, yeah.
That's after you had the deal?
When I got the deal. And still till after a little bit, and then I got situated after. But, yeah, there was just a lot going on at that time.
So, yeah. Yes, it definitely is a lot going on. So, with that happening, and did you always then look at that music has to be the only way out, or was it still the roads for you, or whatever it may be?
Yeah, but like, for me, yeah, like, obviously music's always been a part of me, but did I look at it as a way out, like, yo, like, I could be like a big artist one day or something like that? No. You get it? Like, I was the type of guy that I would love to go to the studio and record the song that I just wrote at home, but bruv, if I do that, that means I don't have money for this. You know what I'm saying? Am I really going to do that? Burn the studio, my brother. I just keep writing songs and have it here. I'll show them and them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. But I had my brethren there, been giving my good brethren that just, you get me, he proper like supported, man, and like, I don't know, he just saw something else in me, you know what I'm saying? And he took the time out to take man studio, do all of these type of things, and you get me, and so forth and so forth.
So what brought you back to music then?
Being tired of what I already do before. Like, I was just tired of my whole situation, man. You get me? And my brethren just come back to me, and I came out of jail as well. And he's like, cuz man, let's just try give it one more try, you know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what, let's go. And then when I did that, we ended up meeting up with my manager, Money Max, you get me? And then from there, we just didn't look back, my guy, man. You get me? And man's here now.
I mean, you say strategy, so when you and your manager clicked up, was the strategy just to like flood the street, so to speak, or did it just happen organically?
Yeah, everything happened organically, but there was a big structure behind it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like man was just like just going with the flow in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really sat down with my manager and like mapped out a couple of things with man, and we went back and forth, and we figured out a plan and where we want to be and how we're gonna get there, you know what I'm saying? And some things fell in place before the time that we predicted that it would happen, innit? You know what I'm saying? But 100%, there's maths to it.
And also, like my boy was saying, the relationship you and Pa's got, like, when did you guys actually first meet? Like, what's your first experience meeting him?
My first time meeting Pa, yeah, was flipping at a party pooper video shoot. But prior to that, we've been speaking for time, you know what I mean? And yeah, bro, from the first time I met him, it was just that, man. Like, that's my bro, you get me? That's literally family right there, you get me?
Yeah, because the synergy you guys got, I'm sure you know it, like.
100%.
That's kind of unmatched.
That's my bro. That's my bro still, literally, different levels.
Like, because he's obviously signed and he's got a big push. Is there any advice that he's given you about like the
100%,
game?
100%, man. Like, we advise each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my brother. Like, we definitely advise each other. Like, we get me to stick together in this thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you have like a certain understanding with someone, it's very different, innit? You know what I mean? And like, that's literally my brother, man. Like, we're from the same mother, same father, you know what I mean? So literally, man, literally, that's my bro. Salute, yeah, man.
Like, you know, obviously, like your style is energy. So before I listen to your projects, I'll give you how I felt. But I was like saying to myself, hearing the way that you're just smoking all the features, I was like, how is a project gonna sound? Do you get it? And yeah, I think, bro, you delivered, bro. You like, really delivered. And I think, and then like, you see yourself as an international act, isn't it? Yeah, and that's what I could get, like the sounds, the features, the vibes. It's not UK centric. Yeah, yeah. But then also with that, not always the ambition, but where are you looking to take it? Because there's very few UK-based artists that. I mean, we've got obviously NSG who are doing their things. You know what I mean? We've got a few others who are branching out. But where do you see you taking your sound to?
Bro, around the world, my family, man. To the world, like, obviously, I love my home. The UK is where it's at, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, there's so much more to this place than the UK, you get me? I want to be everywhere, bro. You get me? And when I mean everywhere, I want everywhere in the world to be able to feel my music, you know what I'm saying, my guy? Like, whatever message I'm trying to put out there, I want to be able to connect with the people. Africa, Australia, America, Antarctica, anywhere, car. You get me, family? Yeah, literally. No, but that's how I see it, man. The sky's the limit, man. You get me? There's no end for me, man. It's not just the UK for me, you know.
What was the process? How long did it take you to record your project? Like, what time did you start and finish?
To be honest, yeah, I put it live for the Back of the Roads has like always been ready from like a year and a bit ago. Obviously, just been bit of tweaking, changing tunes here and there, clearing a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? That's what really just made it kind of push back. But I'm happy though that happened, because like, I feel like it's dropped at the right time kind of thing for me, you know?
And it's putting a project together, it's a process, it ain't.
It's not easy. People don't see it though, my bro. Like, you get me? Obviously, people just see the finishing touches, but bros, it's real work, man. Yeah, it's real work, bro. It's real work.
What part, I won't say shocked you, what part do you think, right, this is taking much longer than I anticipated? Would it be clearances, features coming in?
I would love to answer it, my guy, but you know I'm gonna say no comment. No comment, man. I don't even wanna spark up stuff, but yeah, no comment, man. It's just it's a very tricky process, this game still.
Yeah. What is like for you the independent route like now? Because you've got, like I say, people seen a finished product. You get me? Everyone's talking about the feature with Jay. Everyone's just seeing it now. It's done. Yeah. But independent, it's not easy.
Oh, definitely not, bro. Definitely not, man. It's not easy. You have to work 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times harder. You get me? Because, like, just to be accepted through the door, you get me? Because it's not easy, bruv. You get me? But we're here.
Well, yeah, do you ever feel like you were overlooked of your talent earlier on?
What do you mean by overlooked?
Like, people weren't really properly taking you in?
Yeah, man, but like, that's life. So like, I never took that personal. You know what I'm saying? The same thing in the streets, same thing anywhere when you go into a new office job, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people that's already there gonna look at you a little bit different until people understand what you're trying to achieve, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so with that then, that, and this is what I was like, cause I'm Nigerian, so I'm always like, the Congolese, like, you guys swag's different, you get me? Like, you lot's different. But how does it, because music is part of our culture and our heritage, but being recording artists who can feed their families from music is a different thing. Were you ever on that pressure before, like, you gotta just do education, it's just an education thing?
I would say yeah and no, innit? Obviously, like, the education thing, like, my parents have always been on to me about that. My whole family's always been on to me about that, but like, I think my mum understood me more as a person, you get me? Cause, you know, there's some people that's for school, and there's just some people that's not for it. I don't think man was really for it. Well, that's my opinion, I think. But like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, man. My mum told me I could be anything I want to be in this world, man. You get me? I just wanted to make her proud, innit? You get me? So wherever it was, whether it be music, whatever, I just want to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, make my mum proud. She could say, yeah, that's her son, you know what I mean? Not try to hide me anyway, you know what I mean, family? Literally.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing, bro, like, until something makes sense, it's like, what's he doing?
Literally. Literally. That was the big question mark for a long time. Yeah, man.
And that's pressure as well, you know. It's pressure.
100%.
Do you feel she's proud now?
Oh, 100%, man. 100%, man. We're working hard, you know that.
When she clicked, because I think sometimes they don't actually get it. Like, was it the Jay's feature? When she actually think, right, my son's really, okay, it's here, it's happening.
Like, I don't know, like, when, like, personal situations, man, you know what I'm saying? When I was just able to actually take care of my family, like, differently, that's when my magic clock, like, okay, like, this actually might be, like, he's actually doing something, you know what I'm saying? It's not just fun, innit, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Do you have other siblings?
Yeah.
And how have they responded to it now?
My little ones are gas, man. They love it still. Bless my little soldiers.
How old are they?
The ages vary, man, you get me? One's 16, one's 13, one's like 8, one's like, oh no, not 8, he's probably like 5. Got one that's probably like flipping one now. I've got a few siblings, so.
Because I can imagine, bro, like in college and in school, like, you're big bro, innit? Like, my bro's Backroad G. And
It's mad still, it's mad.
bro, this whole energy thing, because obviously I know we're just chilling, but this whole when you're in the studio, I can see why they say Busta Rhymes one of the influences and that.
Come on, man.
But where does that for you come from? Is it you? Is it what you were seeing when you were watching music growing up, or?
It's really just me, you know, but like obviously there is influences from that as well, like, you know what I'm saying, my country music, people like Busta Rhymes, like you just said, like, you know what I'm saying, but like me, I've always been that kid that can't stay in one place anyways, you know what I'm saying, I'm always up and down somewhere, fam. You flipping find my little pictures when I was a youth, but catch me on top of a speaker dancing, you know what I mean, like, that's my thing, but yeah, man, I just always had energy, man. I think that's always been my problem.
Yeah, I forgot, which is the tune when you talked about, you said the line of, I think you're referencing when one of my boys got shot in his head and the other boy, like that, bro, that's profound, bro. Like, that's just like, and sharing that in your music, like, you feel comfortable enough to be sharing some of these experiences within it.
Yeah, because like, sometimes for me, like, because just to touch on that subject there, like for me, like it was very like close to my heart because one, I didn't catch that. Oh Siri, what happened to you, man? Yeah, it's close to my heart because there's certain things like I was saying in that track here that I couldn't find myself to say to my brethren at that time, like. They're probably like, obviously, I was talking about Pa and my other brethren, AZ, that got shot in the head as well, you get me? Obviously, he's good now, back home, you get me, in shape. But like, the whole time my bro was in hospital, I couldn't find myself to go see him over there and see him the way he was, cause like, man was just very scared that like, that would just shatter man and send man in another place, you know what I'm saying? But like, I really wanted to put that in the tune, cause I know he'll hear it and probably understand why man didn't come. You get it?
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to communicate through music than actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because and the thing is, just hearing like how life is, like one person's thing can be like this. Thank God he made it through.
100%, man. Thank God every time, you get me?
Have you spoken about it since though? He's obviously heard the track now, so is he?
He's heard the track, but he's probably heard the track, but I haven't seen him since he's heard the track. But I've seen him plenty times before the tapes come out, innit? Yeah, literally. Well, man's gonna shy still.
So also with the features now, yeah, on the project, you got some solid names, yeah. Okay. Solid names. And again, I'm wondering, like some of those names, they're not easy. It's not easy to get them, 100%. And it's not easy to get those songs out.
100%.
So, was it you in mind with these artists that you wanted, or was it the producers like pulling the strings? Like, how did the feature process go for you?
Bro, the feature process was very, very organic, innit? You get me? Like, literally everyone that man's got on the tape, literally like, they shouted man or I shouted them and we just made it happen like that off the vibes, literally. And some tunes I might have posted on my Insta just to hear what the people are saying and man shout like, yo, that's me, you know what I'm saying? And then brr, we make it happen. So it's just all about the vibes, man. Like, it's all about the vibes, man. You get me? Man's not out here looking for features like, yo, like, you know what I mean? But like, if God blesses us to cross paths and, you know what I mean, make something happen, greatness, man's all for it, bro.
Bro, talking about the, because I as of now, I haven't heard any of the story of the J feature, yeah. But when something like that happens, yeah, like, when you knew it was a possibility, did you think, right, let me not jinx this thing, how did, because once it's done, but were you nervous before everything got properly ironed out and cleared, or cause that's a huge, huge moment.
I wouldn't say man was nervous. Definitely not nervous. Did I believe it was happening? No. That's the thing, you get? And I feel like that's the good thing about me, man. I don't just believe stuff, bro. You get me? Like, it has to be in my face, you know what I mean? And that's what it was for me with that situation there, man. It was just like, for a long time, I just didn't believe it. I knew it was happening, but like, did I really think that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Was it a hush hush thing, or was it like, when did Jay actually get when did he do his verse?
Like, I got it like flipping 4 months after I did my bit. Yeah, so when I recorded, I didn't know he was going to be on the song. I just knew he had something to do with the whole situation. You get it? With the whole movie and everything, you know what I'm saying? So after I heard that he's on the track, another couple months went past as well, you get it? So, yeah.
But I think that's even more testament to your talent, because he heard it and he wanted to be on it. Do you get me? That is actually mad. That's actually mad. Are people treating you differently now because of that? Because bro, like, I know from my circles, people are like, how? Like, and I'm like, bro, like, there's 99% of the world can't say they got a feature with Jay-Z in any capacity. Do you get me? Like, is it more testament that you're thinking, right, like, my abilities, there you go, it shows what I've always believed in myself?
100%. But do people treat me different? I don't think so.
The price is gonna go up though, right?
100%, my boy. 100%.
What did Khaled say? The price yesterday
is not the same price as today, my boy. Serious, nah, man. But I don't feel like they treat me different or anything. But does everyone support it, or is everyone happy?
I think jealousy kicks in a bit.
I wouldn't say jealous, man. No one's jealous, man. I don't think, cause like, I don't think anyone's jealous, man. But people like, there's people that show me that they're happy for, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that I would expect to be happy for, man. And
you ain't got that call yet or that text.
You know what I'm saying, my boy? You get me? It gets like that. But I still love you, like, no. But we're there, my killing, man. We're there, man.
Bro, what is the plan? Like, we said it, like, you're independent. I presume that there's gonna be conversation with people on it. Cause bro, I think you're the type of talent that you bring something fresh to the game. So I don't know if a label knows how to. Everyone knows about market within a label and this and that. But if, let's say, for example, let's role play. Let's say you're the head of a label, yeah, and you walk into the meeting. What would you think is the best way to market an artist like yourself to get clear going in the industry?
There is no way to market, man. Yeah, we have to create a new whole machine and a whole new system. You get it? Like that's what it is like about. It's about like, for me, it's about like, you know, everyone always follows the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, in this game, there's no rules, Makili, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because that book worked for so and so doesn't mean that book is gonna come work for Brooks. You get it? So we might have to go back to that book and rearrange 1, 2 things so we can make this thing happen. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like that comes down to us, the artists and the team, like managing and that. You know what I'm saying? If you all understand the actual goal of what you lot are trying to do, then working with the label wouldn't really be a problem, would it? Because at the end of the day, like, they're open. If you bring something to them, they'll tell you, like, okay, yeah, or no, they won't do it, or they will. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have nothing to bring to the table, you just got your talent, and then you're expecting everyone to do whatever you do. But it's not gonna work. You're gonna stay on that shelf.
Do you think that's what happened with you the first time around?
Yeah and no, because my situation was different the first time. I was very, how can I say? I was very I wasn't as open as I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't ask me to flip in. Say for instance, I made a song, and you'd be like, oh, you know what, this word doesn't sound right, you know, try to change that. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even give it a day. I wouldn't even try. You understand? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very different, you know what I'm saying? So, I blame myself as well at the same time, because it's not just that. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, this is a business, you know. No one coming to be no one's auntie and uncle, blood. You know what I'm saying? So if you got yourself right and you understand what you're trying to do, then it makes it easier for you to, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say that I wasn't ready, because I didn't understand what I needed to do.
Yeah, and also I think like, part of being an artist, you got to be somewhat coachable.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, like your talent and...
You have to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, listen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with everything, but you have to be able to at least, you know, I'll try this, man. Let me try. If it don't work, I'm not doing it.
But you see, with the final track listing, how hard was that finalizing tunes? Because I'm thinking the way that you said that you work, you must have a ton of records.
Yeah, it was a big problem still, because there was too much music. There's too much of recording the next day, and then this song's a banger, and then man put that on there, and then record the next day, that's a bang, and then man end up with a fucking tape that has 50 songs on there, bruv. And then man have to deduct and do maths and linguistics and all of these things, you know what I'm saying, family? But yeah, it was very hard, but you know what? I'm so happy because we finally got there, and it's out now. Reporting live. And like, I've got 3 songs on there that I produced myself. Yeah.
Where did you learn to produce?
College.
College. So music wasn't really the only thing that you really kind of like cared about then?
Yeah, like music's always been me, like, you get me? But like, it's not like when I was in class, sitting down making beats, I was like, yo, I'm gonna make this beat for this guy, I need to get it there. Like, I didn't even care, bro. I was just making beats because I can play instruments, I like this. Like, I'm not gonna be stressed out in the class, hurting my head, thinking, how am I gonna do this?
You play instruments?
Yeah, you get me? Play a little bit of guitar, play the drums, a little bit of keyboard as well. We're working family, man. You get me?
Yeah, that's it.
Brr.
Yeah, that's different still.
Can't kill it.
Alright, so let me put it to you, like, do you, okay, because we've seen like, you've got an energy about you that I think everyone, like, is taken to. And it's good, like, it brightens up a room, so you get me? But now for you, are you, like you said about making your mum proud, are you feeling more comfortable within yourself? Because it seems like you've gone through a lot just to get here. Sometimes you can get a bit burnt out when you get to this position.
100%, 100%. Nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm grateful, man, you get me? But like, it's only the beginning, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like I know what it looks like to the outside world, but like for me, I still haven't, we ain't hit the top yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not there yet.
What does the top look like for you then?
The top looks like for me, brother, I don't even know, but I know I'm not there. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what the top looks like. I ain't been there, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get there though. Like, kill it. Yeah.
I can't round up, bro. Like, I look at, like, I've worked in the industry a long time, and like I always say, like, you are a unique talent. So that's where it's like, it's always like, I think the unique ones are the ones you really want to see. They need that push, because you can't be compared to X, Y, and Z. It's just, it's not the same, man.
Come on, man. I try my best not to, you get me?
But then also I feel like it's a bit more pressure, because it's yourself versus yourself in a way. Like, how far can you go? Because you know, some people could just ride on the drill, the grime sound, and it just takes them to the top floor.
There's no pressure, man, for me, man. I'm in my own world, man. You know what I'm saying, fam? Like, I'm proper, like I'm in my own world, bro. Like, you get me, fam? So, there's not really no pressure, man. It's just like, if I don't like something, then it becomes a little bit of a, you know what I'm saying? But, pardon me, and no pressure, man. No pressure. And I know a lot of people say that, innit? But like, there's no pressure, because Man don't really care about anyone, bro. I don't care what anyone's got to say, bro. You get me, fam? At the end of the day, you lot ain't helping me, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, yeah, it's noise. It's noise. You get me?
And what have you learned, like, since you got in? What have you learned about the music industry since you got into it? Some
Nothing's
lessons.
personal. Nothing's personal.
People say that, but that sounds like it sounds simple, but it sounds hard at the same time.
No. Yeah, a lot of people might not understand it, but like, you get me, the people them that's in it, you know what I'm saying, fellow artists and that, no one was talking about, man, you get me. It's nothing personal at all, you get me. And when you learn that, you'll be able to do your job much easier.